Okay, here we go. This is another video of the game Shadowhand by Grey Alien Games, currently on Steam. I am the guy who published it, Cliff Harris. There's a few videos on YouTube showing what the game's like, but a lot of them, not surprisingly, start from the beginning of the game, and they start from a time in the game where things are quite simple and you're being introduced to quite simple mechanics. So it doesn't really show off how involved the game can get. So I thought I'd pick a duel from towards the end of the game, but not actually the end chapter or anything like that, and just show you what it's like at that point. So this is the start of the chapter, so this isn't the end level boss. I have to collect 19 stars, achieve a combo of 25. That's really hard, and defeat the chapter boss. So this actually starts off with this duel. That's me, Shadowhand, against this dude. There's something I should really point out. If you get stuck in the game and you find it too hard, it really matters how you config your character for each duel. So it's not just like pick what looks nice or what I'd like the stats of. We have to look at who we're going to fight. So this guy, he gets 20% defense against land weapons, 50% resistance against piercing, 30% resistance against poison, and 50% deflect powder. So in terms of weapons, I want to do stuff that isn't a land weapon and that doesn't rely on piercing. Anything else is fine, and then we'll come back to gear. So if I go to equip and decide what to pick for my character, this is great, a small sword, but it has a 40% chance to pierce defense, and it's a land weapon. You can tell from this little icon in the corner there next to melee weapon. Definitely don't want that. This is a land weapon, which does enormous damage and is very good. But again, it's a land weapon. Now, the thing with this, firstly, it's a sea weapon. Secondly, it does unblockable fire damage. So it doesn't do an enormous amount of damage, but that's really good. If I then look down here, I've got loads of stuff by this point in the game. Here we go. Here's a woodcutter's axe, 14 base damage. That's really not bad. But what about this? 19 base damage and a 25% chance to stun. We can't do anything about stunning. Let's go with that. So we go back, but that's just one stage, right, of deciding how to equip ourselves. So he has a 45% chance of piercing. He's got 2 knives, 45% chance to pierce defense. He can add poison to it as well. That starts fully charged. So he's pretty good at piercing our defense. He's also got a few power-ups here. He's got an antidote to poison. We're not going to bother with poison anyway. So this is interesting. So he's likely to pierce and maybe poison us. So again, because you can do this several times, we'll go back into equip and look at our stats. If I look at my stats, resist piercing by 20%, deflect fumes by 30%. Well, I didn't notice that he's actually got any like fume-based weapons. I think that is this marsh gas and belladonna grenades. That's not a problem. So I'm going to swap that for something else. Boost consumable item healing by 20%. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm going to go with that instead. What else do we have here? Stealth plus 10. I'm not too bothered by stealth actually. What else is there? So +1 prosperity. I'm not really bothered about that at the moment. Boosts land swords damage by 10%. Well, we don't have one of those. So boost clubs, tools and gloves damage by 10%. Well, we do have one of those, I think. So we're going to go with that. Is there anything else we want to swap? Probably not. Now he might poison us. Let's start from scratch here. He might poison us, which could be, and he is himself resistant to poison, so we won't have that. We do have an antidote to poison, so let's have that. We are definitely going to need some sort of health. This is quite good. 2 cards fewer needed to start combo. See, that's really good. What I really want here is the pie, and we don't have one. I'm going to have this because we really need some sort of health-based thing. And I'm wondering about 2 card fewer needed to start combo. Lasts for duration of 5. That's pretty good. So this is what I'm going to go with. Doesn't mean I'll win. I'm going to keep the abilities that I've had in the past, which I quite like. Anyway, let's see how we do. So here we go. It's a duel played out by playing solitaire with knobs on, as it were. So, okay, duel.
Duel.
He goes first because he's got more stealth. Ow. Okay, well that didn't start well. He's got 100 health, by the way, which is quite a lot. So I've got 4. I can't play anything anywhere, but I can drink that, and that will last for the whole fight. So I might as well do it when I've got nothing else to do. He's powering up as well. So I can now go 2. I could then go 2, 1. Or I could go that 1. If I go that 1, it unlocks a 5, but I've got no use for a 5. That will unlock another card. So that's a no-brainer. I'm going to do that. Alright. That's excellent. So I can then go to... Okay. Oh, excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, so I can now thwack him and do 34 damage. He's got 11 defense, so I'll do less than that. The question is, do I want to keep going? These cards are locked, by the way. I can't get at them until I get a lantern to shine light on them. What I really want here is a 9, and I don't have one. I could do a joker and then do 8 and get the lantern. That might be a waste of a joker. What I'm going to do is use that power up to get rid of that and unlock these. Shit. Oh no, actually 1. So I can now go, so my attack bonus is going up even more. Don't think I'll unlock that card if I play that one, but that one will definitely unlock this. I should do that. Yes, I get a 1, which, because it's a gun card, will help power that one up even more, although we're super powered up now. And then I might as well go back for that one. I should probably stop there. So I have a potential 41 damage with this. Attack bonus damage is increased by 50%. So this is a weapon that you only want to use when you have an attack bonus. So I'm not going to go with the gun, I'm going to go with this. Oh yes! Okay, so he's stunned, so I get another go. I can just shoot him with this. I could go 5. I should take... I like the gun because I've got a gun. If I go for that, I get that card shown. I'm just going to shoot him. Okay, he's still stunned, which is awesome. So I'm going to go that 9. Going to go this 8 because there's a 7 under it, and then I can play that 8. This is brilliant because I can go 9, unlock them. I could then go 0, 9, 8. I don't want him to get either of these things. But I might have to just take that risk. Again, 60%, I could use the gun, but this is really good with the attack bonus, so I'm going to do that. 29 damage. This is going really well. It's going surprisingly well. It's making the game a lot easier. It's not normally like this. So I should go for the 4 because it unlocks the 6. I can come back to that 4 anytime I like. In fact, I could now go 3, 4, 3. I could go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if I go 3, 2, I get these 2 things. Now, I've only got room for one of them. I'm going to do that even though it seems counterproductive. So, what was that one there? 20% of maximum health, but weapon charging slowed. So, I've kind of left some cards for him there. If I shuffle, I use the Shadowhand ability. I get the 3, 4. Oh, this is classic. I'm going to go like that. And then hit him again. That was ridiculously easy. It's never. I'm gonna play another one. Can play another one just to point out. Okay, so we loot this guy, get some gold. Excellent, fine, whatever. Okay, this is good actually, because this is like a normal round. Don't forget, sometime in this chapter, I have to get a combo of 25. I have not managed that even slightly. So here we go. This is normal solitaire, but complicated. So, okay, so which one do I go for? This is putting a block on more cards, so maybe I should go that one. Yeah, I'm going to go that one. Come back to it. I've got jokers and spares, but I would like to keep them for the upcoming duels. So, I don't know what gets unlocked here. What I need is these cups that will help unlock these suit locks. So I'm going to go 9, 8, 9, 0. And I only have 11 cards, by the way, stock cards, to clear the whole thing. Which is quite hard. So, I could go 3, or I could go 5. I go 5, 6, 5, but then I need to get to the 4, don't I? If you get rid of that one early... Oh, this is brilliant. Right, if I get that, I'll unlock that, right? Excellent. So 6. Right, let's not screw this up. I also want that key. So I could go 7, 8, 9. I could go 7, 6, get the key. 5, 6. I'm going to go 7. Ah, shit. 7, 6, 5. Well, I've got a 4 somewhere and I can't get to it. No. Okay, I can go 6. Do I want to use an undo? I can go 6, 5, which gets that. I screwed that up. So I screwed that up. Okay, 5. Ah! Is that charged? It's not charged. So I can go... Right, well I should go 3 and get the lock, shouldn't I? Now, you might immediately want to blow up the barrel with the torch, but you might want some of these cards. As it happens, I don't. So, I can now go... Let's think about it. I can now go 2, 3, 4, 3. Or I could go 2, 1, 0, 9, 8. I'm going to do that because I think it unlocks more of the board. Do I want that 8 or this 8? It doesn't make any difference, does it? I've got a special ability that makes me look through that and see that that's a spare. So I'd like that. If I had a 0... I've got to stop there, haven't I? Oh, hang on. No, I don't. So I can go 7... I could now go 6, or I could go 8. If I go 6, it's a dead end. 8 is a dead end. That 8 actually reveals something, although I had a spare 8 anyway, but I don't want to use that. So this is 7. Could go 6, that gets me nowhere. And no reveals. So I'm going to go... Yeah, I've only got 7 cards. Fuck. Do that. That didn't help at all. That doesn't help at all. Alright, this is bad. Okay, right. I have to do the 6. The only option then is the 5. Now I can do this 4 or that 4. I've already got loads of 3s and 4s, so it's fine. So I might as well reveal a new card. I've still got loads of 4s, so I could go 3, 4. I could go 3, 2, 1, or I could go 4, 3, 4. Revealing that 1 opens up all of that, so I'm going to do that. Because I can always do... Oh, I've got a spare, excellent. So I can now go to 3. I could go to 0. I can't go to 3. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I know what almost all the cards are. This might not be too bad. So 3, I can go 4. I can now play a 5, but that doesn't get me there. I could just scale away. Let's see what it is. So I've got 2 9s, a 0, 1 and 7. I could do this with the Joker. I could go Joker 1. No, I couldn't. 9 0. No. Okay, well I'll get rid of that at least. Ah, flip. Shuffling would get me nothing. Oh god, have I lost? I could do it with 2 jokers, but if you don't want to use 2 jokers, I could use a spare. Oh no, I can't. Oh! It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with that one. Shit. Right, the only way to do this is for me to play a joker and put the 9 on top of that. But I shouldn't be using a joker in a normal hand because you really want them in the duels when things get tough. Anyway, that's 2 hands. Towards the end, but not at the end, of Shadowhand. It's out now on Steam and GOG and Humble Store and direct from us. I hope you like it, and thank you for watching. Cheers.